Being a creative, music just so happens to be my main source of inspiration, and I have a lot of passion for it. But it's a shame that as a streamer, you can't share that passion with your viewers because of these DMCA strikes. Today, we're gonna try and create a solution for that. What's going on, guys? John, aka Holmescope here, back with a brand new video, and today we're gonna be designing another webcam overlay. But in this case, we're gonna be breaking up into 3 album covers. The reason why I wanna design this webcam overlay after album covers is because I feel like it's the most prominent way to show affection toward a specific artist or a specific type of music without actually playing the music, which, as I had already mentioned, is kind of really impossible for Twitch streamers. So in this case, we're gonna go off of 3 classic Kanye albums. So we're gonna use Graduation, 808s and Heartbreaks, and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, all mashed up into one webcam overlay. If you guys aren't Kanye fans, that's totally fine and totally understandable. This is merely just to show the capabilities that we have with designing an album cover and turning it into a webcam overlay, and opens up the possibilities to do this with more artists, more genres, or even more album covers. So if you guys have any suggestions of different artists and everything that I mentioned before that you want to see maybe in the next video, then please feel free to leave a comment down below who your favorite artist is or your favorite genre, and we'll go from there. First things first, going into this project, we're gonna do what we do for every project before this one. We're gonna break down the assets that go into it. So for Graduation, we know that we wanna do the Graduation bear, which I'm probably gonna trace over in Adobe Illustrator. And then the actual webcam overlay itself is gonna be a gradient of all the colors that are on the Graduation album cover. For 808s and Heartbreaks, we want to include the Heartbreak, which I think is part of the deluxe version. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that it does exist. So we're going to put that in the bottom right corner, have it move a little bit, and have like a little animation of it breaking and kind of being put back together. And then, of course, for My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, we're going to include the portrait of the girl holding the wine glass, which I think is supposed to represent Devil in a New Dress, which I don't know if it's for the single. I think that was the original album artwork anyway. So I'm going to have it kind of hang there and kind of like swing as if it's on as if it's nailed to the wall, basically, that kind of thing, because it looks like a portrait in itself. But during the whole webcam overlay, we're gonna have it switch with the actual the actual album covers in the top left, and it's gonna rotate through them as the webcam overlay changes between all 3. Okay, so now we're gonna do a speed art of all 3 of these webcam overlays being designed. I'm gonna do a little bit of commentary, talk to you guys about what the design looks like, where we wanna go from there, and then we will animate it, have it ready to go. Okay, so here we have the static versions of each of these webcam overlays, and they came out kind of just exactly how I had initially planned them, especially editing the colors and the branding of each album cover. I still think it came out really well, and I like that little circle in the top left, how it looks like almost like a glossy viewfinder, I guess you would call it. But inside, like with those album covers switching, I think I'm also gonna have them spin, almost look like as if it's like a vinyl or something like that, kind of moving inside of it. I think it's really gonna add in a completely different element that is gonna clean it up so much. So let's get into the animation portion of this and see how the full animated webcam overlay comes out. Here we are, guys. I am super proud with how this webcam overlay turned out. I tried to make it as simple as possible to really emphasize the fact that it's all connected in all one piece. Even though a lot of the artwork looks very different, I didn't want to add in too many different elements that it would just become this whole jumbled mess, but instead it kind of had this nice flow throughout the whole thing. So that's why we have very similar shapes to it, and a specific part for the album cover itself, and then a specific part for the asset that we added in afterward. Now for you guys to download this webcam overlay for yourself, all you have to do is join the Discord, which is linked down in the description below, and go to the free designs channel where you'll see all the free designs I've made up until this point, including this webcam overlay. That's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I really do hope that you did enjoy it, and if you did, please be sure to leave a like down below, comment what you want to see next as far as these music or album cover overlays, and subscribe to the channel because we do a lot more design and gaming content. That's all for today, guys. Love, peace, and chicken grease.